Do you wish to know the truth about any relationship? There is a very simple way of doing it. Hi, I'm Teja Priyadarshini, founder for Akashic Center for Healing, and we're back once again with our series Know Your Angels. Today we are going to be talking about an angel that speaks the truth, has the wisdom, and inspires and motivates you. I am talking about Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the angel that inspires you with God's truth and wisdom. He is the one who motivates you into completing tasks, into getting insights in things, and finding out the truth about people and relationships. Archangel Uriel is also an angel you call on when you want to develop your psychic and intuitive abilities. He helps you enhance these abilities multifold, and he's also the angel of God's wisdom. So whenever you need to know things, whenever you need to channel information, whenever you need to find out the truth about something, like perhaps a relationship or such, this is the angel you call, Archangel Uriel. He will come down and give you great clarity on things. He will inspire you and motivate you to do all the things that you have set your mind to do. He is also an angel that helps you develop self-confidence. If you have hit rock bottom and you feel that your self-esteem is very low, just call on to Archangel Uriel and he will boost your confidence up. He will show you things about yourself which will enhance that confidence within you and naturally boost up your self-esteem. Archangel Uriel is also an angel you need to call on when you need fresh new ideas. He sparks new ideas in your mind and you start to see things differently. You start to have these beautiful new fresh ideas coming into your mind from nowhere when you call on to Archangel Uriel. And the best part about Archangel Uriel is he kind of points you towards the person he serves, which is God himself. So if you are someone who loves to serve people, who is planning or thinking of serving people, call on to Archangel Uriel and he will show you exactly how you can be of service to everyone in your life, in your community, and people around you in general. Now let's see, how do we know that we have summoned Archangel Uriel? Before we go into the prayer to call upon the angel, let's see some of the signs and symbols that you may receive when you call on Archangel Uriel. The first and foremost thing is light. His light is red or yellow in color because he resembles the sun's energy. So when Archangel Uriel appears to you, he may seem like this beautiful yellow light or reddish yellow light, or you could have glimpses of reds and yellows wherever you go. That is another sign or symbol in which you can figure out that Archangel Uriel is around you because you've summoned him. The next way of knowing if Archangel Uriel is around you is to notice your bulbs and lights at home. If they are fusing, if they are going off, if they're acting erratic, like coming on and going off, then you have summoned Archangel Uriel because he is a very electric being. So when he comes, electrical appliances, electrical systems like lights and anything to do with electricity sparks and starts to act erratically because his energy is very electrifying. So if you have like a static shock happening to you, or if you suddenly feel electricity running through you, know that Archangel Uriel is around you and he's got your back. The next sign is very interesting. So if you are in a relationship with somebody and you want to know the truth about that person, call on to Archangel Uriel because when he comes, truth cannot stay hidden for too long. He is after all the Archangel for truth. So when you call upon him, truth is what comes out in things, in people, in situations. So when you want guidance, when you want to see what is happening behind the scenes, what is the truth about this matter, call on to Archangel Uriel and he will help you see what is right in front of you. The next point is also very similar to the truth part of it. He helps you have prophetic dreams and visions where you can see things happening much before they happen, or you can see the truth about something in a dream or in a state of vision. So when you call upon Archangel Uriel, sometimes if you ask him, like, I want to know the truth about this and this, then you may see them in your dreams, or you may see it unfolding in a prophetic vision of sorts, because like I said, Archangel Uriel also enhances your psychic abilities. So suddenly you start becoming more psychic and more intuitive, and you start having all of these wonderful abilities coming forth, and you yourself can see how the truth is unfolding in front of you. The next sign that Archangel Uriel is around you is also to do with truth, but this is God's wisdom and God's messages. If you believe, or if you want to receive messages from God, and if that is what you're looking for, just call on Archangel Uriel and tell him that you want God's wisdom to understand what is happening in such and such situation. Because most situations are not that simple, right? They're like complicated sometimes, really, really complicated. But if you want to understand why something is happening, or why is it that, you need to go through something like this, then when you call upon Archangel Uriel, he will show you God's wisdom in the situation. He will provide you with insights to understand what is happening, why it is happening, and what is there in it for you to learn from. So when you call on Archangel Uriel, you will have God's wisdom, God's insights all becoming more clearer in your head, and you will finally kind of see the grand plan or the bigger scheme of things, and then you're like, okay, so all of this kind of fits into place. So that is what Archangel Uriel does for you. The other thing that Archangel Uriel does for you is improve your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities, right? So whenever you call upon him and you suddenly start feeling this gut feeling happening with you, or if you start knowing things before they even happen, like this, you get the sense of knowing that something is about to happen, there's something that is going to unfold or unravel itself. You just know these things sometimes, right? So this is Archangel Uriel guiding your intuitiveness, your psychic abilities, and kind of enhancing them, bringing them forward in order for you to use that information and make an informed decision, because that is what Archangel Uriel does. He allows you to gain as much information as possible for you to take the right decision, to do what's right for your highest good. And that is what he does. The last thing that you realize when Archangel Uriel is around is if you are in an abusive relationship, he helps you get out of it, like yesterday. Because if you call upon Archangel Uriel in an abusive relationship and you tell him, like, I want to get out of this because this is not serving me, it's not in my highest interest, it is not what God has intended for me, and I want out, he will come rushing in and help you get out of it. So call on him if you're in trouble, if you're having a relationship crisis of any sort, if you want to get out of a bad situation, call on Archangel Uriel and he will show you the way out by unraveling the truth of a situation, by giving you insights that will be helpful in making that decision in order to move out of that abusive relationship. So now, how do you summon Archangel Uriel? You summon him with a very simple prayer. So Archangel Uriel is all about God's wisdom, God's truth, the highest good. So the usual prayer that we do to summon archangels, I call upon Archangel Uriel to kindly step forward and help me gain wisdom, insights, motivation, inspiration for this particular situation, from this particular relationship, from this particular person. Whatever it is, you can fill that in the blank. And you can also imagine, like when you're meditating, when you're doing this prayer, the additional tip is you can imagine ribbons of white light coming from all around you, like from the top of you, ribbons of white light. Usually we see a beam of light, usually we see a pillar of light, or it could be like a pyramid shaped light. But with Uriel, imagine ribbons of white light, like this cascading all over you. That is another way of kind of connecting with Archangel Uriel, apart from the prayer, to ask him to step forward and ask you for help. It's so simple, isn't it? Calling all of these archangels. And I can't wait to do another archangel with you. If you have any archangel you want me to talk about, which I haven't covered in this series, please leave a comment below. If you like my video, you know what to do, right? Share it. You can get in touch with me on Facebook or on Instagram at Akashic Official. And my phone number is on the screen right now. And you also can get in touch with me through my website www.achofficial.com. I'll see you again in another beautiful video made just for you. But until then, have a wonderful week. I love you very much and I'm eternally grateful. What's happening to me today? I'm eternally grateful for having each and every one of you in my life. I love you guys very much. I'll see you soon.